What up? It's Jimmy the Bag from odds.com. This is a clip from our big Monday opening lines, early leans college football show. If you want to see the entire show, hit the link at the bottom of the screen. It is exclusively on odds.com. We break down every single midweek game and we hear best bets from John Ryan, Connor Mack, and Noli Knows. And we're coming off a big Saturday, which helped immensely. Keep rolling, get paid in full. And thank you for watching. We are going to talk about one more game here, Oklahoma State, Oklahoma, and then go into our Saturday best bets. We've already gone over our Maction best bets. This game pops off 7:30 p.m. Eastern. Connor Mack has his eye on it. Number 14th ranked Oklahoma State Cowboys, 5-1, 4-1 Big 12. At number 18th ranked Oklahoma Sooners, 5-2, 4-2 in the Big 12. Norman, Oklahoma, 66 Fahrenheit showers, 11 miles per hour. We've had beautiful weather on Saturday right across the board. This is the first game where it looks like there's going to be showers that will have to be dealt with. Oklahoma State was off last week. Both teams were off last week. We last saw them in a 2018 win at Kansas State. Let's see what we're dealing with from a market perspective. Oklahoma opening up as 9.5-point favorites at Bet365. That's moved down to 7. Again, we use the licensed books when we talk about market moves, licensed books in America, and Bet365 is very hesitant to put out a number early. Oklahoma off last week. We last saw them winning their 4th straight in the 62-9 beatdown of Kansas at home. Connor Mack, take it away.
Yeah, if this gets under 7, because I've been anti-Oklahoma. They look better. If this gets under 7, I might take the Sooners, so I'm waiting on that. But I think the over is in play here. I think points are scored. I think Oklahoma State has been kind of weird this year. They've been under. But I think Oklahoma scores in bunches, and I don't think Oklahoma's defense is that good. I think Oklahoma State can score, so I'm on the over 59.5.
C-Mac on the over 59.5.
If this was last year or all these years before, these totals are in the 70s.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's true.
I mean, so I'm just seeing it a little bit of value. I think some points are scored in it. We'll see.
And if it gets under – if you see a minus 6.5, you move on the Sooners.
I might move on the Sooners I'm gonna wait and see. I'll wait on that till the weekend.
John Ryan, Oklahoma State, Oklahoma.
Well, I'll give you a simple system here on Oklahoma because I think that is the correct side here. They've covered 4 in a row. They've won 4 in a row after losing the first 2, and this is essentially puts Oklahoma back in contention for the Big 12. They would have the tiebreaker over Oklahoma State. So, hard to go against them. But you play on a home team in a conference matchup after 2 straight covers as double-digit favorites. So with that said, and my power ratings have Oklahoma as a 15-point favorite in this situation, but that also 15 points that includes, normal situations with fans. So maybe 12, maybe 11. So it's pretty close to where it should be. But the supporting system is pretty strong here. So I think that's the side to be on.
Oklahoma Sooners. Interesting. Noli Knows, final thoughts on this spot in the Big 12.
Man, you mentioned Oklahoma kind of turning a leaf ever since they go against Texas. They're really putting up points in bunches, putting up 62 points in the last 2 games each. And that's the one thing when I look at when you talk about totals that's a concern. Their offense putting up points that fast. Oklahoma State's defense has been better than what you think about when you talk about those totals being that high. But the defense isn't as good as what 17.8 points against might indicate. They haven't really played a high potent offense. Gave up 41 points to Texas. I expect that more so that type of game, 41-34. More so that type of game in here. So I agree with the total going over, and you gotta side with Oklahoma. They look significantly better right now. They're really clicking 4 in a row against the spread. I agree with both of them.
Very interesting. And Big Ragu says Oklahoma State was his Big 12 championship pick early on. It's time. So he liking the Cowboys there. Great job. What a great job by you guys breaking down all these games. It is a treat to hear these looks and hear your great insights.